Whether you're actually betting on this show, whether you want spoilers for this show, WWE Payback on September 2nd, 2023 from Pittsburgh is right around the corner. And what you need to take away from betting odds is they are usually very, very accurate. And the reason they're so damn accurate is because of the odds that you have to lay. And I'll explain that briefly. I don't want to turn this into like, you got to go to Vegas or you got to go bet. This is more or less for spoilers and what you can kind of expect more or less than just going out there and betting. Because betting on pro wrestling, while yes, it's extraordinarily accurate just to bet on favorites, the odds in return are not really great. Like minus 1,000, you have to bet $1,000 to win $100. And if you're trying to bet that, it's not very good in terms of like if you lose one, your bankroll is screwed. So with that being said, let's get to it. What I expect to be the main event of this show, Seth freaking Rollins defending the World Heavyweight title over Shinsuke Nakamura. Rollins is a minus 1,000 favorite, while Nakamura is a minus 500 favorite. So odds makers have no faith in Seth Rollins losing this title. Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley is a minus 5,000 favorite, a guaranteed lock. It's a 10-1 underdog for Raquel Rodriguez, which is a minus 1,000. There's no way Rhea is losing this title here. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, once again, a minus 1,000 favorite over the Judgment Day, who's a plus 500, another guaranteed lock. And I agree with that, although I wouldn't mind necessarily for Judgment Day to have the titles, but it doesn't make sense storyline because you have inner faction tension, right? Rey Mysterio defends the U.S. Championship against Austin Theory. Rey is a minus 500 favorite. Once again, another lock because he had just won the title from Austin Theory a few weeks ago on SmackDown. And reportedly, WWE is not very high on Theory as of this moment. They feel like he's kind of disappointed since WrestleMania. I think you can agree with that. I think you can partially blame him, and I think you can partially blame the booking that WWE has put him in. A match that I cannot wait to see. Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, steel cage match. It's their blow-off feud. Becky Lynch is a minus 1,000 favorite to win here. I agree. Why not? She's the babyface. Have the babyface go over in this program. You have LA Knight as a minus 5,000 favorite over The Miz, who's a plus 1,000 favorite. 100% spot on. As you can saw this in this trend, if you're a major favorite, it's damn near a guaranteed lock, and you would agree, oh yeah, that makes sense. And if you think about it, ever since Triple H took over to be creative, his booking in large part has been very straightforward and very predictable going into these PLEs, and you can really just see, okay, this person's going to win, this person's going to lose. Sometimes you'll get an upset, but for the most part, you know what you're going to get. LA Knight reportedly going to get a huge push coming out of SummerSlam. He's done that. He's been pushed heavily on Raw. He's been pushed heavily on SmackDown, and given television time and match time and everything like that. I think they've done wonders with this feud. It's actually been very entertaining. Miz has done an extraordinarily good job in this, and continuously having LA Knight on television, putting him in the ring in front of fans and in big moments. He just headlined SmackDown against Finn Balor, which I thought was cool as a tribute match to Bray Wyatt. What they've done with Bray Wyatt, RIP, what they've done with LA Knight, spot on. You cannot praise WWE enough for what they've done with him coming out of SummerSlam, and it's lined up with what was reported coming into the show and what's coming out of the show. So, with that being said, I agree in most part with these betting odds, and it's kind of my predictions, but I think predictions are so overused. I think there's only a select few people that actually give a shit what I have to say in terms of my predictions and vice versa. I think it's a little redundant, but betting odds is a different spin on that, and it kind of gives you more of a, takes out opinion and everything like that. I'm rambling at this point. Hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content. I'll see y'all in the next video.